Hi everyone, so today is part 3 on my altered composition notebook that I have going for a swap. And so you saw me fail miserably. Well, you saw me put this pocket in, but then you saw me fail miserably with these tabs. Third time's a charm. So off camera, I did this one, and I went over it with black soot, and then I did this one. Okay, so now we're going to decorate a little bit. I'm gonna see now. I had this on the cover originally, and I loved it because it had that purple shimmer, which is what this cardstock. It's got that purple shimmer, but it looked terrible. So I think I'm gonna put it there, and I think that looks pretty cool right there. I'll just cut off a little bit over here. So let's put that on. I got this from Halloween ephemera at Michael's about 3 years ago, I think. And I didn't have the paper pack to match. I just had the ephemera, which is fine with me. I got it on clearance. I don't buy anything at Michael's unless it's on sale or on clearance, like all the cool stuff they have for Halloween. I don't buy anything. And if that doesn't go on clearance, I never pick it up. I'm just cheap like that. I always say I'm cheap with myself and not with other people. But yeah, I won't buy it. So like I got a bunch of clearance Halloween stuff last year from Michael's. And I got some cool stuff, but I won't buy it otherwise. I'll only get paper packs if they're, having a sale or something. So I put that there, and I really think probably that's all that needs right there. And I don't know if I should put it straight or if I should have just left it like that. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like that. Oh, look at that. I used a fabric scissor for that part. Okay. So that's done. And I think for the pockets, I'm going to stick in. I got some things from Temu a while back. They're thick and they're like cards like this, but they're all spooky and gross. So I might stick those in there. All right. So now let me go to back pocket. Alright, so let's decorate these first. Let's see what I can do here. What do I have? I have another one of those bat people that I could put. But let's see what else I have. I mean, I have a moon. I have all stuff in here. Let's see. I don't want to make this puffy. Like, I got a shaker, coffin shaker, but I don't want to make it too puffy either. So, let me see what I got here first of all to use. Let's see. Yeah, this is some Harry Potter stuff. Somebody, I forget who gave me these, and I love these stickers because there's like a gloss on them. See that? But she doesn't like pastels, and that's pastel. I love pastels. I don't like Pasteloween. I don't know why. But yet, if you give me stuff for Pasteloween, I'm happy because I'll craft with it. I just don't like it for myself, if that makes any sense. So this is all Pasteloween. This is really nice. Whoever gave me this, it's so nice. So, because this is like that, I guess I'm not going to use it. She doesn't like it, so why would I put it on there? So I don't put those over there. What else can we put on here? This is another awesome one. This one you can use. This one I can use. What else we got? The witch will blend in too much, I think. Let me see. It won't, but I don't know if I should stick to the theme or not. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. For right now, bats. All right. For right now, I think I'm just going to put him on there. Off. Okay. Oh, my bats fell. All right, I put that there. Let's now go to the first. I'm probably gonna put stamped images too in here and stuff. But I'm gonna make some pockets. So let's see. I'm gonna make some pockets too. First of all, I think I should cut it and then make the notch in it. Okay. Now, do I want it that high? Do I want it a little? I don't think I want it that high. Yeah, we don't need it that high. Let's cut this a little bit. Let's cut this down. Let me see. This isn't exactly straight. I want a little bit of the black poking out. Again, that's not straight either. Let me see. Yeah, I think I want it like that, so there's a border around it. All right, let me get my... Actually, I can probably use this one right here. Let me take out a notch. Maybe I should use my bigger one. Here's my 2.5. I think this will be better. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's glue this on. I was supposed to film for you guys yesterday, but I was so tired, and Tony had a live right when I got home from work, so I kind of watched that, and then after that I was just exhausted. I went in bed and I watched some videos for a good hour and a half or whatever, and then kind of just drifted off. I just wasn't feel like making a video. Sometimes Some days after work I can have no problem, and some days it's just like, it's not happening. Okay. Again, stuff's falling all over the place. Alright, I like that border around it. I don't know if she's gonna like it, but I like it. So now let's do this one now. Which for this one, black will probably go very, very nicely with this. So it doesn't matter whether I cut myself or I use my cutter, my trimmers. I have 3 trimmers. They all don't cut even. Every single one of them. I'm telling you. I make sure it's on the line and everything. Nope. Doesn't cut right. Put this one on here. Go down to this one. I think black would have looked good on that. I don't want to repeat it though. Oh, and then this one, you know what? Because the corner's there, I'll do one like this. I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna cut, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna put you on point. I'm just gonna cut this with the guillotine, whatever. Hold on. Okay, made that cut. We'll put this on here. And then I have this leftover piece that might look cool. See, no, it doesn't. I don't think it flows. But I think I have an extra piece of that. So that might flow nicely. If I put like oh, that might be too much. I don't think I like that either. I think I'm just going to leave it. Alright. So now, decorate. I could use this as a belly band for one of them. Although it's kind of flimsy. I'd have to double it up. For sure, if I was going to use it as a belly band. I probably will, because I don't want to waste that. It kind of goes with the book. So, if I can incorporate it into here, that would be good. What is this? This little piece. Alright, so let's decorate now. Let's go back. Let's go back to this one. Like I said, I don't want it I want this to lay flat, and it's, you know, I don't want it to bulge, not this kind of a book. So, I'm not going to put any dimension, you know. So, let's see what I have. Like, I had this cute thing. It's a little shaker, but I don't want to put it on. It's going to be too much. So, let me see what I can do. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing just yet. I'm just sticking things down. Obviously, if I put these down, I'm going to put the yellow behind it for the windows. So, I don't know yet. I'm just kind of looking to see what I have. I cut these out last year. They're already made. So, that's good. Oh, I think that goes good there. Let's put... I don't even want to... That I know for sure. I like the placement and everything, so... Let me put that one down. It already has Wink of Stella on it too, so that's one less step that I have to do. But I like it in that corner, so. What would we do without these glues, these glue containers with these little precise little spouts? You know, like, what would we do? We couldn't do anything. If we had something fine to do, fine detail, how could we do it? Well, unless we did that Xyron, like, sticker thing. I think that's what it was called. Remember those? You would put it in and it would be a sticker for you. I was like, oh, I need that when I first started crafting. Oh, I need it. Well, I never got it. And I don't think I really did need it, because we have this, so, all those things that make life easier, but do we really need it? Some things I think we absolutely need for craft tools and things, and some things I think we don't need. So I try to pick up only what I'm going, you know what I mean? I try not to do that. Like, I try to just pick up tools and stuff that I know I'll need versus ones that you really don't need. So I like him over there. And let's see, maybe we'll put a little house over here. Oh, maybe I want this. All right, so I cut that for the moon. But guess what? It ain't going on the moon. It's not being a moon now. Now it's going to be part of this. That's right. I am lazy. I'm not going crazy. We're going to just put this behind there. Am I in frame? Yeah. All right. So just go like this a little bit. Around there. Around here. A little bit around here. Oops, that cross is so dainty. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Let's cut around it. One time I did this and I cut too much and I was like, what? So then I had to make it all over again. I was like, see? Okay. There's a little bit sticking there, but I don't care, because what I'll do now is... Where is my... It must have fell on the floor. Yeah. I'll just get rid of this by doing this. It's fine. And if that doesn't cover it up, I have a black pen. I have a, you know what I can do too? This. Always carry a Sharpie, black Sharpie. Always have one on your craft desk. Believe me, you're going to need it. And for things like this. So I'm just going to go over here and kind of just do that. So you don't see it. Alright. Alright, so let's put that down. Okay. Let's put that down. Right to the bottom so that I know that cross has, it's not going to be stuck at the top where you can't see it. All right, that's good. That's good. I'm going to add Wink of Stella to it, but I'm not going to do it right now because now I'm going to go back to this page. And I think for this page, I'm going to add my witch. You know, I was just thinking, I never realized how much I loved black and purple together. I love it together. And then, you know, Bex from Black Whisper Craft, she just did something recently with the black and purple, and I just loved it. And I never realized how much I liked it together. I never, really paid attention. But I do. I like black and purple together. I think it's really pretty. It's funny the things we don't realize sometimes. Or then people will say, what's your craft style? I can't answer that. I have favorites. Like I love, you know, my creepy stuff and Halloween and gothic and all that. You know, love it. That's my all-time favorite. But I also like shabby chic. So that's why on the ATC cards when I give people, I say, shabby chic all the way to creep. Because I don't know how else to describe myself. I'm all over the place. Definitely all over the place with that. I don't have a particular style. I have a favorite style, but I still do other stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got her down there. We got her down there. What else do I have? I have a little ghost. Oh, I have a little ghost. You know what? I'm going to use a gel pen for his eyes. And if it messes up, I'm not using it. So let's see. Keep your fingers crossed that I get this right. Because this is indented with the mouth and the nose and all that. I went to Hobby Lobby today and I only got a few things. And I'm going to go to Ollie's tomorrow. So I will make a haul video after I go there if they have anything. Because there's really not much to show, you know, from Hobby Lobby. So let's put him in the corner. I like him right there. It kind of sticks out. Put him there. Alright, what else can I put? Put something in the middle. Do I want another haunted house? Ooh, you know what might look cool? Instead of yellow lights, we can put green lights for this one. Because I have this leftover piece when I was showing you the tabs the other day. And, oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, I'm using that. Yes. I love when I can like, because at first I was like, what am I going to do with that scrap? Because it's folded already. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Here you go. Here you go. Okay, just cut this. Perfect. Okay, let me see. Here's this. Guys, I was miserable today. All week I've been good, and I think who inspired me was Audrey from Audrey's Odds and Ends. You should go check her out. She's been every week. She's been documenting her weight, and she's doing a good job. You know, it's hard. It's not easy, and I think she inspired me because I watched that, and I've been taking care of my lymphedema a lot better the last few weeks, and this past week I've been eating very well, and I want to give her credit for that. Kind of inspired me to get back to it. But I was in a bad mood today because when we did our errands, we stopped at Wendy's. And of course, you know, Damien got, because we don't have fast food, but we do have it on the afternoons and the weekends while we're out and about doing all our errands and everything we have to do to get ready for the week. So Saturday and Sunday we will go and get like fast food. So we went today, you know, and he got a meal and I got nothing. I took my own food with me in the car. And then all of a sudden I inhaled the chicken nuggets. And I'm not a fan of meat. I don't eat much meat at all. Meat grosses me out. It's not that I don't like it. It's because I always end up eating a hard piece or there's cartilage or there's something and it grosses me out. So I like 95% of me doesn't eat meat. But I can handle the chicken nuggets now and then at Wendy's. Once in a great while. Usually I get a baked potato and stuff, but I can do that sometimes. Well, he got a meal, and I saw those chicken nuggets, and then I saw how Gwen, the trash witch, she did the Wendy's. She did the Meal of Misfortune, the Wednesday thing they're promoting, and she showed it to us, and the Frosty and the thing and everything. And I kept thinking of that video and thinking it, and I could smell his chicken nuggets. Oh, and I was getting bitchy. I really was, and I was like, we need to go back in line. I need to get one of those meals. And it's like a demon came out of me. I'm like, I need to go right now. And he's like, no, you know, you're doing good. No, you know, you didn't want to do it. And I was pestering. So I was like, all right, after I finish my meal, we'll go back in and you can get what you want to get. I'm like, good. Well, guys, I didn't do it. I said, when he was done, I said, just go home. You know, and I didn't get it. I was good. And I was miserable on the way home. Oh, I was so mad because I wanted it badly. I wanted it very badly. And I was like, what's one day? What's one afternoon? One meal? Big deal. I've been good all week. If I just eat this one thing now, no big deal. And so I said, no, keep going. I need a piece of paper. Hold on. I gotta see if I have something in my stash over here. So we went home and I was miserable with myself. I was mad because I wanted it. I was like, I want that friggin' thing, right? So I got home. I did a few things I had to do, put the groceries away and all that. And then I went and made this video. Started this video, and you know what? Now I don't feel so bad anymore. At first I was fuming, but that would kind of be cool, wouldn't it? For the back, oops. Oh, I know. Maybe I'll do gold for the background. Yeah. I saved all my little pretty bits in this bin. This bin is all just pretty stuff, like glittery stuff and pretty papers like that. And like some Halloween biddies. Yeah, keep in there. Okay, so back to the story. So yeah, I started filming this video, and then I'm fine. I'm fine. But I wasn't fine, for a while. And I think it's an addiction. I really do. I think it's an addiction. So it got out of my system. I got home. I'm fine now. I'm making the video. Now I don't care. But on the way home, ugh. So, so that's what I get it. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It really is. That's why I'm the type of person that I have to eat the same thing every day. I have to be on a strict schedule. Otherwise, it's going to blow up. And I'll eat the same thing every day. That doesn't bother me at all. When I was pregnant, I had gestational diabetes. So I stuck to the plan like you wouldn't believe. I didn't cheat at all. And my whole pregnancy I only gained 15 pounds because I couldn't eat anything. I just stuck to what they told me. I stuck to what I could eat at what times. There were certain things you could eat at certain times. So I never needed insulin. I never needed anything because I was very good on my diet. And that's what works for me. That's what works for me. And a lot of people are like, what? Eat the same thing every day? Oh, I couldn't do that and all this stuff, but that's what works for me. And I say eat the same thing every day because that's easy for me to control and all that other thing, all that other stuff. It's easier for me to follow if it's, I don't want to be making a meal plan all week. That is definitely not me. So this is working. So I'm back on the wagon for that. Because, I got to watch out with my pre-diabetes, and my lymphedema gets worse with high sodium and all those things. So it really does help. So, yeah, you can do it. It's hard. It is. I'm not going to say it's easy, but we can all do it. If, you know what it is? Your mind you have to be there in your mind. Your mind's got to be strong it's got to have willpower. I mean, I almost gave in today, and I didn't, I was mad, but then I got over it. So, oh, I love that. Look at that. How that just shines like that. Oh, love it. Okay, let's put something down here. I think I'm going to do another house, and then I can do this too. I can put this down on that house. So they're all different. One was yellow, one was the green, and then this one will have this. Yeah, I'm glad I'm using this up. Let's put that. So then all this stuff is flat too. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Same thing with Damien. He used to work out like a fiend. He was very, very thin, and this is before I knew him. He was doing weights like crazy and everything for years, right? And then he got a back injury, so he had to stop, and then he never got back into it. And that's me. That's what happens to me. Once I fall off, I'll tell you how I fell off the wagon the last time. We were at Panera, and he was like, just try this bagel. Just try a bite. And I was like, no, I don't want to try a bite, because I know me, and I did. I had a bite, and then it was downhill after that. No, see, I can't do it. I can't. Some people can have just a little bit, and that's not me. That's why I say it's kind of like an addiction. I really think it is. Because I can't just do a little bit. I can't just do one little bite. You know what I mean? I end up, like if I have Chex Mix, I won't just have a small handful full of Chex Mix. I'll fill the bowl up twice. Like, you can't do that. So, yes. So, hopefully, it will stick this time, and, I don't want to fall off. It's still very early, too. Especially now. This is even the worst part. But, I always crave sugar and all that stuff. And, when you don't have it, give it your body about 2 weeks or so, you don't crave it anymore. At first, you're going to die, right? It's like, oh, I need sugar. It's like, it's terrible. But, if you give it some time, you don't crave it anymore. You just have to get over that hump first. And then after that, I'm not going to say it's always a piece of cake, but it's a lot easier. you know. I want to incorporate that in here. This is cool. I might put that on a page. Leslie also gave me these beautiful leaves. I'd like to incorporate these on a page too. That probably wasn't the smartest move because it's black on black. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let me get some of my wax. Here we go now. I know I'm going to mess it up. I know I'm going to mess this up. It needs something though. Let me see if I can get my white. Here it is. Let's just try to outline it in some white, and you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I'm gonna try here. So let me just get like a tiny brush. Oh, even if I use this. All right, guys, let's see. Let me put you down some. We'll end it here. We'll do this, and then I'll end the video. All right, here we go. I'm just going to try to, like, highlight the edges. This wax is very creamy. I don't like it. Wax to me is not supposed to be a creamy consistency. It's supposed to be like a waxy kind of thing, you know? So I was not happy when I bought it, but to use it like this, it seems okay. Look at that. See, I got too confident now. now the line's getting bigger. Just enough to make it stand out is all I'm really looking for, because, you know, it was disappearing. You can't do that. So hopefully this just helps it a little bit, you know. All right, I think that looks good. It doesn't look like what you're looking at. It looks very wavy for some reason, but it's not. It doesn't look like that on my end, which is weird. I don't know why it's looking like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore because that's all I really wanted it to do. So let's look at it like that. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. have to put something else. I'll have to see what I have. Well, it's already almost 40 minutes, guys, so I'm going to cut this video now. Thanks for listening to me today. And I'll have some makes, another video coming up with some makes I did for Jessica at Jessica's Cards and Crafts, because she received my entry. So that video will probably go up in the next day or two. And Tony tells me I have to get another miniature, because I took that, if you guys watched my miniature video, I ended up taking that, I sent it back because I think pieces were missing out of it. So I sent it back, and then I was too worried to get another one because I was seeing it all the time it took for her and for Gwen to do it, that I was like, am I going to have enough time to get this stuff done? Do I want to do it, you know? So they were like, you have to get a kit. So, I think I'm going to go to Michael's tomorrow and see what they have, and you may see another video with another kit for this month, because it's hashtag Tony's Magical Miniatures for the month of August. So you might see another video coming up with that. We'll see what happens. So thanks for watching. Happy crafting, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.